How many times have you bought a sativa gummy just to eat it and take a nap right after? Never again. I'm Katherine Goldberg, and today I want to continue our conversation about my favorite minor cannabinoid, THCV. Instead of just complaining about the lack of products, I want to provide a solution for something that I found recently. This company is not paying me. I have no brand affiliation with them. I was just looking for a THCV gummy that was available mail order for a client who lives in a state that does not have medical marijuana. Also, I live in a state that does have medical marijuana. And do you know how many THCV options there are right now? There are zero. So that's why I was so excited to find this product. And also, just to take a step back, because I know this will resonate with a lot of you guys listening because you've told me, but like I use cannabis to be the best version of myself, right? It's like a tool, like glasses or shoes, like Seth Rogen says, right? Like, yes, you can do life without it, but with it just makes it a lot easier, a lot more pleasant. It allows me to make the net positive decisions that I need to make daily to thrive. And I've tried it both ways, right? So this is something I know about myself. But the fact of the matter is, um, like, even when you buy the sativa labeled products, they are often very sedating. Like, and my whole philosophy of using cannabis and going to the gym or reading or writing sort of goes out the window. So there is a gummy. I'm going to show you right now, and we'll talk about it. Called Choke and Chew. Okay. It is 5 milligrams of THC and 2.5 milligrams of THCV. I have been taking one for the past 9 days, because I have one left, before the gym, and it is delightful. And not just delightful in the endorphins type of way, but delightful in a just like complete focus, complete enjoyment of the music, complete gratitude that I'm able to move my body. That's something that not everyone has access to in the slightest. Um, and and they taste really good. They're apple flavored. They're like New York themed. So the Knicks, amazing. Um, but yeah, it is hemp derived, THC and THCV. No one really is growing these high THCV like Doug's Varen chemotypes. So this is the best we have, and that's cool. If you live in a state, by the way, that has Kiva products, Kiva does make a Camino gummy called their Energy Gummy. It's like in sour and not sour. And the reason I think that is just a little bit of an even better product, but not everyone has access to it, is because it not only also contains THCV, but they put B vitamins and caffeine in it. So that is a wonderful combination as well. Um, yeah, so I was like really thrilled to find a product that could be mailed, that also is only 5 milligrams of THC, so like you're not going to get in over your head. I felt like it came on fast. I had energy throughout the day. And yeah, if you guys have been listening for a while, you'll know that I interviewed that scientist like maybe 6 months ago who did the study with the THCV gummies and the groups. And one group got like the THC only, another group got the THC, THCV. I think one group got a placebo. And the THCV gummy group, like, they were like, we feel fabulous. We got so much done. Our houses are clean. So like that's what I love about cannabis, and that's what I want to spread. And of course, it's wonderful that people use it to relax and to mellow out and to sleep well. But a lot of us use it for daytime cognitive use. And a lot of people I've heard also have, you know, decided that their ADHD medicine really doesn't align with their values. And cannabis does, but cannabis with THCV was the perfect fit for them. So I just want you to be aware of this because even though I have been on the THCV bandwagon for like, years, it's hard to find. There is one, if you live in California, I'm going to show you one thing real fast. If you have access to it, go like get it right now. All your friends will think you're really cool. So there is, I showed you before, there's a farm cut THCV. I'm saving this for a special occasion. This farm cut THCV is a little bit different than the one I showed you guys last time. The one last time was 9% THC, 9% THCV, so 1 to 1. This one is 19% THC and 6.5% THCV, so like the ratio is a little different. That other one, also the first terpene listed was terpinolene, which makes me think that it was going to be a little bit more energizing than this, which has myrcene listed as the first. But to be honest, beta carothylene is the second one. So if you're suffering some physical pain, this might be a good shot. So anyway, the point of matter is that Farm Cut is amazing, and Farm Cut actually has a THCV tincture from their whole flower that comes in, I believe, extra virgin olive. No, it's MCT. Okay, so anyway, and the most effective way to use their THCV tincture is to keep it under your tongue for about 2 minutes and then swallow it. And I will talk more about cannabis and digestion and like how what remains. But for the sake of this conversation, if you are looking for a like just a daily gummy to be the best version of yourself, um, these are really good. And the funny thing was actually, it's because I was looking for a client who was like, the sativas aren't energizing enough. Like I get really tired because I think, whatever. And they were like, and it needs to be kosher. So I was like, I can find that. So for like Muslims and Jewish people, kosher too. It's pretty cool. And yeah, they taste, I'll show you real fast. And then I was saving one so I could show you, and then I'll get back to the gym. But they taste really good. Um, yeah, so I hope this is like a new trend of seeing THCV products that people are starting to realize that many of us use cannabis during the day to come up with our best ideas and be the most helpful for society. So let's lean into that with THCV. And just fun fact, the reason THCV often occurs in sativas and doesn't really occur in indica strains is because it developed as a protection for the plant, for the sun, for the UVB rays, I believe. So because these plants had access to the sun for so many hours a day and was so bright and so penetrating, um, the THCV developed to protect the cannabis. Pretty cool. So if you found this interesting, I'm thrilled because I think it's really interesting. And I will be back. I know I was supposed to answer your questions this week, but I wanted to tell you guys about the gummies before I ate the last one. Um, so you can leave your questions. And someone asked, so I'll just answer it now. But if you're going to smoke a THCV-rich strain or vaporize it for that matter, so the boiling point of THCV is 428 degrees. So I usually vape at like 350, like 340. Like I don't get up that high usually ever. It's still obviously below combustion, but it's high. So the Lobo vaporizer, funny enough, the budget vaporizer will get up to 430. The super fancy expensive venti vaporizer, I think only gets up to 420, so it doesn't quite get there. Um, so yeah, so you have to know like what cannabinoids you're looking for and how to use them so you get the most out of it. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week. Bye.